Welcome to the 3 Questions for Authors interview series. I'm Gabriel, your host. First question for our author, who are you?
Thanks, Gabriel, for having me. This is exciting. My name is Brian WF Tobin. The book title says Brian WF Tobin. I'm a father living in the Bronx, although I raised my kids in Red Hook, Brooklyn, which is a pretty cool neighborhood. And I wrote a book.
Yeah, tell us about it. What's your book, Brian?
The book is called Light. The plan is to write 4 books, Light, Air, Water, and Earth. And it's about Jesus, age 23, living in New York City and kind of getting into all kinds of trouble.
What was the inspiration for this? Why'd you write this book?
When I graduated college, I moved to the East Village, West Village, then East Village, but I lived in the East Village for a long time. I just kind of started, I was a bouncer at a club in Tribeca and in Greenwich Village. But all my friends were like doing all this successful stuff, I kind of just started seeing this world where I wasn't sure how to like be a good person and get ahead, or to like not conform to what everyone else was doing and to get ahead. And so I just kind of started pushing against society and our culture and stuff like that. And then I really started wondering about, the temptations of New York City, drugs, alcohol, crime, all that stuff. Like, it's right there in front of you. You can get into it as much as you want. It's literally walk out your door and it's there for you. And then it just turned into this whole idea for a book, and I kind of wanted to up the stakes. And so I was like, okay, what if Jesus lived in New York City? There's like a bit of a what would Jesus do kind of vibe to it, but like, how would Jesus handle this? What would he do if he was in New York City? So the book is Jesus, and no one knows he's Jesus. It's kind of like this is kind of an undercurrent, and this is a little spoiler a bit, but it's kind of like a deal that Jesus cut with God, where he was like, hey, look, I'm going to make this ultimate sacrifice for humanity. Can I like get myself like a bit of a life on the side before we do all that? And God was like, yeah, sure. Where do you want to go? And he's like, I want to go to New York City in 2026. He kind of, has friends, and he does all these things like a normal human being would do. But he does have like a fascination. Jesus does have a fascination with all these things that are temptations out there for him. He doesn't just kind of like play the straight up Jesus card, because this isn't the 33-year-old Jesus that we know. This is a 23-year-old Jesus, and he's a bit, recalcitrant, and he's a rebel, and he, the guy that flipped the tables at the temple, that guy.
Yeah.
And he kind of just explores it. Like, he doesn't cross the line, because he's not, a bad person, but he looks into the darkness a little bit.